In this video, I'm going to teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube using the beginner's method while incorporating F2L. Okay, we're going to start by solving the white cross on the bottom. So that means we want to put each one of these corresponding pieces here. So we see the green edge, the blue edge, the red edge, and the orange edge here. So this is already in position because it's facing outward, right? So we can just put this down and it's in the right spot. Blue is also facing outward, and so is orange. So, green. So we can put this up like this, and now they're not in the right spot, but they're separated, which is how we want them. So now we can just do this, and now they are over the right spots, and all we have to do is turn it, and now those are in position. The last one is red, which is right here. It's on the side, so we can also just do that, and then that's in position, and now we have the white cross. You'll find sometimes that they don't line up. Like red is now in position, but it's opposite, right? So red is here, but if we do a two move, so you turn it up and then turn it down again, now it'll be in the right position. So you could turn it up and then turn it up so it's in the top if you need to move it, but it's already here on the side, so we might as well just solve it. So now that's solved. Green is here, orange is here. Orange is already facing up, so we can just rotate it down, and green is also facing outward, so if we turn it up, we turn it over so it's over green. Blue is still here, so make sure you don't disrupt that. You put that back, and now you can just turn the green down also, and there's a white cross. Always remember that the cool colors are opposite, green and blue, and the warm colors are opposite, red and orange. That way, it's easier for you to visualize where the pieces need to go without having to turn the cube around so many times. The next step will be F2L, which is first two layers. So we're gonna solve each one of these corner and edge pairs. So the first step is to move them to the top layer. So let's say we want to do orange and green, and here's orange and green. So this is already up here, so we need to move this to the top layer. So turn it up, move it out of the way, so that way you can turn your cross piece back. And now there's only three cases that you have to remember. The first one is if white is facing up. So if white's facing up, your edge piece, you just have to line up so it matches the color that is on the front face. So and then you're going to turn it away from the color that's on the top. So don't turn it towards green, because as you see, if we line this up, it won't work. Turn it away from the color that's on top, which will be towards the blue side. And then when you turn your edge piece over, now you can see that they're paired. And when you turn this back, you're just going to have to move it away from the squares because we want it to go down here, right? And then turn this up, and that's it. The next is if the colors are opposite. So we've got the red and green corner and the red and green edge. So this is in the top. We want to move this one to the top. So turn it up, move it over, turn it down to fix your cross. And now they're on the top layer. So this is where this is going to go, right down here between the red and the green. And this is already in position to pair. If you just turn it, it's already paired. But a tip to help you remember is turn this corner piece away. So the white's still visible, but you could see this middle row here. If the colors are opposite, it needs to be down here, the edge piece. If the colors are the same, it needs to be up here. So because the colors are opposite, we know that this is in the right position because it's in the right spot. So now we can just move this over to the spot where it needs to be, and then just turn it so it meets, and then turn it down so it's in position, and now we've solved it. These are together. I have another video on Intermediate F2L that'll teach you quick and easy ways on how to solve these when they're like this, but for now we're just going to separate them because we're only learning the three basic cases. So turn this over, put it back, so now they're separated and they're opposite colors. So they're the same color, so we want them together. If they were opposite colors, we'd want them separated, right? So let's find where this needs to go, red and blue. So here's blue, here's red. So remember, we want to put it here, but then we want to move it away one to help us position it, just so we can still see the white. So we know that if it's red, it needs to be up here, and it is red up top, so this needs to be here. If it was blue on top, it would be down here, just like the last one. So turn this down, and now it's in position. And then we can just move it past where we want it to go, turn this up, and solve it. And the last one here is still white facing up like before, so we'll just solve this now. So turn it away from the blue, line it up, and solve. The next step is to solve the yellow cross. So if you have a shape like this, put this in the bottom right corner and move the front two forward temporarily, and then do your right algorithm, which is R, U, R prime, U prime, and then move these two back, and now you've got the cross. If it's a horizontal line, you only have to move the front face once instead of both of them, and then right algorithm, and then move it back, and you've got a cross. If it's just a dot and it's not the corner shape or the horizontal line, you'll just have to do the same algorithm twice. Now we need to orient our edge pieces. So we've got green, red, orange, and blue. So orange and blue are in position, green and red are not. So what we'll do is put the green and blue to the right. So always put your solved ones to the right and back. And then we'll do this algorithm. So turn this side up, move this pair over, put this side down, move this pair over again, put this back up, go back 2 times, and put it down. Then check and see if they're lined up. It looks like they are. So green, orange, blue, and red are all in position. If they're not lined up, just repeat it until they are. Next, we need to line up our corner pieces. So the red and blue is in position, and that's the only one. In position doesn't mean solved, it just means it's in the right square. So red and blue is in the spot where it should be, so we'll put this to the bottom right, just like the last step. Solved ones go in the bottom right, and then we're gonna do this algorithm. Turn that away, turn this up, put it back, then turn the left side up, put it back, turn this down, put it back, and put this down. And then check and see if any of them are lined up. No, so we're gonna do it again. So turn it over, up, over, down, over, down. And looks like they are all in the right position now. Now to solve the cube, you're gonna turn it upside down. So white's facing up, choose a color and stay on it. So we're gonna stay on orange just because that's where we're at. And now we're just gonna do the right algorithm until each piece is solved. So and see, now that piece is solved. So now we're just gonna turn this piece away. This one's already solved, right? So we don't need to do that. So turn this one needs to be solved. Now it's solved. And always make sure you finish the algorithm too. Even if the piece is in position, you gotta finish the whole algorithm, so. And it's solved. If you want to improve your times after you feel comfortable with this, you can watch my other video on Intermediate F2L to help you learn faster ways of pairing. I hope this video was helpful, and thanks for watching.